speaking to Geospatial Media, sir. What a great achievement, 250 years. What do you have to say about that?
Survey of India has completed 250 years of service to the nation. Okay, we have been serving the country since a very, very long time. And 250 years is not a small period of time. And yes, I am also proud of it.
Survey of India is going to remeasure Mount Everest. What is the purpose of remeasuring Mount Everest and what is the logic?
Purpose and the logic behind is like this. See, in the year 1855, Survey of India first measured the height of Mount Everest. And that was done under the leadership of Sir George Everest. Because of that achievement, the peak has been named after him. See, at the time, 1855, we measured the height and we declared it as 29,028 feet, if I am correct. Then subsequently, in the year 1956, it was remeasured by India and the same height has been declared. But there were many other agencies also who have continuously measured the height of Mount Everest, and more or less the heights declared by all the agencies tallied with what we have said. Now in the year 2015, in the Nepali earthquake, like the entire region has been affected by the earthquake. So there is a bit of doubt in the scientific community that the Mount Everest might have been sort of changed, its height might have been changed. So one is to find the answer for that question, and second, we have started this, and this is one of the scientific activities Survey of India is taking up as a part of its 250 years celebration. So we thought it is a befitting scientific exercise for this particular, occasion.
How do you plan to measure Mount Everest again?
We are planning to measure Mount Everest in two distinct methods. One is that we are sending a team up the Mount Everest with a GPS equipment, where they pick up an appropriate GPS equipment, they go there, they set it up on the top of the mountain, and for the required amount of time, they'll make a measurement, they'll come back, after processing the data, we'll find out the height and we'll declare it. The second method we are proposing is, we are trying to measure the height by triangulation methods. Using triangulation methods, we'll be able to declare the trigonometric height. Once the trigonometric height also comes into picture, we try to tally both these things, and there are many other factors that come into this exercise. After evaluating all that, after incorporating all those factors into the result, we'll be able to confirm the exact height.
What kind of impact do you think it can have if the height of Mount Everest has changed?
It is again the purview of a geoscientist. Okay, see if like they know the magnitude of the earthquake that took place. Okay, now if there is any change, they can correlate with it. They can correlate with the terrain of the place. If this kind of a terrain is there, if this is the magnitude of the earthquake, maybe they can come out and model saying that these are the changes that are likely to take place.
And when do you plan to submit this report?
The timeline is something very difficult to say. The reason is that now we have completed most of the administrative work. Now we have to, in principle, we had the approval of the Nepali government. So now we'll get we had some technical discussion also with them. That is all has happened. Now we formulate a methodology. Already I think my Director Geodetic Branch has conveyed it to the Nepali side. Once we freeze upon the methodology, which I have described is the right, that is the only way solution. So once they agree on this, then what we do is we send a combined team, a joint team of India and Nepal to the Mount Everest. And this depends on many factors like the weather, like Mount Everest, I understand you can't send anybody up in every part of the year. So there is a particular season, we catch up with the next season and we send it. I think that is the main factor that we have. Two factors that affect are, one is the season and the second is the readiness by completing the administrative and technical procedures.
Will Mount Everest still remain the highest peak in the world?
I think so, because I don't think this earthquake has brought it down to such a low level, in the sense there can't be so much of height change. And this is my personal opinion, I would say.
So we'll have to wait for the final report.
Yes.